it's not about idea. It's all about making idea happen. Hello friends, my name is Shahid and you all are watching the Pentomnia Talk Show. Today we are with a man who is mentor for change in Atal Innovation Mission Niti Aayog Government of India. A man who has worked for 10 plus startups but he got failed to establish his first startup. A man who has left his job to serve the society, a man who has adopted 15 girls completely, a man who has directly mentored 3,000 plus students in Telangana, a man behind the literary helping hands. So let's welcome the Best Humanity Award, Shrestha Seva Puraskar, and REX Karmavir Chakra Award winner, Mr. Akshay Chidala.
Thank you, Shir. Thank you for the invite, and I'm very excited to be here to share my learnings as well as my experience in helping the community. And thanks for the invite, and happy to be here with you today.
Mr. Akshay, the whole world is looking to develop education, and you are the one who is going to help society in education form with the help of literacy helping hands. So we want to know, our viewers want to know, what is literacy helping hand.
Yeah. So, basically, if you Google the definition of literacy, then we see that literacy is only for the sake of read, write, and listening ability, the basic fundamental skills that everyone should have, right? But,
Yes, sir.
basically, it is a statement of olden days, but these days, people are now students of rural tier 2 tier 3 have been access to a lot of resources, and also they are ready to read, learn, and write. But the point is, literacy is more beyond that. We feel like it's not just those three skills that they should have, but it is beyond that. The basic criteria or ability to live on their own legs, to survive or to sustain themselves, and also to be more sustainable. This is the basic common knowledge that everyone should have, and everyone should have basic communication skills to make them know to be
Yes, sir.
friend facing of their kind of families or the societies. But they need to expose, they
Yes,
need
sir.
to talk on the stages. But this is not
Yes, sir.
happening. We felt that there is a lot of gap, and
Yes, sir.
we would like to bridge that gap with this organization.
Sir, when we were scrolling your Instagram page, then we got one hashtag named Global Goals. What is all about global goal? What do you mean by that, sir?
Yes, global goals. So the very important point that you have raised today, and this is the need of the hour for the all the youth and young minds to focus on these global goals. I'm very big fan of Sustainable Development Goals (SDGs). So these SDGs are 17 global goals which are defined by the United Nations. Before SDGs, there are MDGs, I mean Millennium Development Goals. Basically, these Millennium Development Goals are very broad concept that to balance social, economic, and also climate actions of each and every country, they have defined few goals that each and every country should
Yes, sir.
should achieve those goals. So
Yes, sir.
after the Millennium Development Goals, they came up with the Sustainable Development Goals. In the Sustainable Development Goals, we are having around 17 global goals. These 17 goals are divided into three categories: social, economic, and climate. And in this social, economic, and climate, basically these all goals are interrelated to each other. First of all, if you think about green solar energy or climate, in terms of climate action, then if you are creating some innovation in the kind of in that domain aspect, it not only solve the problem, but also it creates the employment and new stream of kind of learning resources to the young minds, and as well as creates employment. So employment factor and the economic factor and also climate factor is also interrelated with each other. So in the global goals,
Yes, sir.
basically what happens is, I suggest every young minds, and whenever I go to a few institutions to deliver my
Ye-
talks, here basically I suggest them to go through these goals. See, go through the goals and select any one of the goal where you are interested to work with. And if you feel something that it is heart touching point for me, and
Yeah,
that is the purpose of my being an engineer, being a doctor, being a chartered accountant. But the point is, if you are not working towards some kind of sustainable goals, or kind of you are not putting yourself to achieve those, then I felt like, you are being your own dependent, but you are not doing anything to
yes,
the
sir.
society.
Society. Yes,
So
sir.
yeah, so they need to choose any one of the goal where they are interested in. Then they need to work on this, because we have a lot of problems in each and every goal. As our country is with having a different cultures, in different geographies have different cultures, different languages. Every problem cannot be solved by one solution. There should be having customized solutions based upon the culture and communities. So,
Yeah,
it is very important for the local youth to contribute and to solve those problems.
like grassroots level entrepreneur, right?
Yes, grassroots level entrepreneurs. Now, the problems cannot be easily taken to that level, so that because the problems are not everywhere. See, problems, there, suppose for example in north we have some other problems, in south we have some other problems. Okay, and if you go to middle east, they're having a lot of problems in terms of literacy and financial problems. And also the farmers are not so well educated to kind of know
Yeah.
how to save their farms like that.
T Hub. What it's all about, sir? What's the mission behind T Hub?
Basically, no, this is a TSIC, Telangana State Innovation Cell. This is a government department, where it's a kind of
Yes,
agency
sir.
for the government here in Telangana. So they will be undertaking, kind of encouraging the people in the state to work towards innovation. So basically, we for one of our project called Innovators Challenge have been collaborated with them in order to encourage the college going students to focus on social innovation and entrepreneurship in 2019. So
Yes, sir.
basically, it's a very good agency and department of here in the state, and we have some other department agencies in other states also, but it is slowly being adopted and encouraged so far. But the point is, a government coming up with an initiative within other one of the agency or department only to focus on innovations is a very good kind of opportunity for the people in the state to, in terms of getting a support, or getting the connections, getting networking with the already existing industrial entrepreneurs, and to the people kind of who don't know anything. They need to be connected with someone as a mentor, right? So it cannot be done
Yes, sir.
everything in a digital, because a digital world now, even nowadays, it is still cannot reach the end point of our rural communities. But as a human being, as a physical entity, we can also reach out to the people. So that is what the TSIC and other people are doing, agencies are doing. And we are also happy to be no, collaborate with them in some of our projects. But still we are looking for the good kind of collaboration to do more, to help more.
Once you tweeted to Vijay Devarkonda and you got replies. What was that, sir? Actually, that was written in Telugu. So I want to discuss here.
Okay, okay. See, basically, once he has been tweeted that during the starting of his career, his bank account is still not having around 500 rupees something. But
Yeah.
now, after 3 to 4 years, is a kind of I can say one of the famous celebrities, and with the good financials and everything, with a brand ambassador for many of the companies. So basically, his kind of achievement is that. So I have been tweeted that, okay, so no, I have started with 500 rupees as a pocket money of mine, and
Wow.
without looking to the financials. or without thinking that I have nothing, and without stopping there, I also moved forward same like him. But it takes a lot of time for people have different capabilities. People have their own time. They have their own way. So I do feel that I have my own way and I have my own timeline. So, but we are in the same
Yes,
track.
sir.
That's what I have tweeted.
Sir, you are an engineer. So being an engineer, what are the changes in engineering system you are looking for?
See, basically, first point is many students. I don't know about the top colleges. I will be always talking about the uh, middle level and below average level colleges, and also tier two and tier three colleges. I won't talk about
Yes, sir.
tier one colleges because to be frank, we don't have any exposure to those colleges. But the point is,
Yes, sir.
most of the student population, I mean the number of students are studying in the tier 2 and tier 3 sector, so I'll be talking about that. Okay, so the point is, uh, the concept of the subjects what they are learning, to be frank, to be open, mm, if suppose someone says that Indian education system is bad, or Indian curriculum of the syllabus to the syllabus in the universities is very backward, and I mean it is not suitable to the industry level, and I feel like
Yes, sir.
no, they are very much correct. But the point is, it is not being delivered properly. So the product is good, but it is not taking to the customers properly in the right direction. Because when you go to in the industry, when you are going to the companies, and no, in the previous days they use it to give internships for the students. They use it to kind of select the best students when they're in the college and take them as an intern, and then converting these interns to the full-time employees. But the point here in nowadays, due to the kind of lack of quality in the lecturers, or quality in the delivering of the content, in what way it should be delivered and what is the purpose of learning, those things are not being explained to the students. So that makes a lot of difference, right? So if they are being delivered properly, and if it is intaking the students with a purposeful concept, where they need to apply these concepts, where they need to how these concepts is useful for them. So if they are aware of those things, they can choose their own interest. If they are not aware of anything, they don't know what. See, if you are going to the restaurant with a lot of dishes, but you don't know why you are eating those, you are end up with eating nothing, right? So you need to go with the precise concept that I need to eat this, so that I need to choose a restaurant. Nowadays, what is happening in the education is, students are not aware of why they are studying those concepts, but they will go to the college. That's what. So that's a lot of difference. And now the engineering students or whoever it might be need to focus on the what they are learning should be applied in the real time environment to solve a problem. And the problem can be a small, the problem can be a big. But the point is whether they are applying the knowledge or not is important. See, basically, starting a company, a startup, or solving a problem, whatever it might be, if you are doing for the sake of fashion, for the sake of, suppose someone is doing, my friend is doing, so that I will also become that entrepreneur. For example, few of them are
Yes,
there. If they want to become a no founder or entrepreneur, they can simply post it in their Facebook kind of profile.
yes,
They
sir.
will say that I am founder of XYZ company. We don't even know that whether that XYZ company is established or not. So the point is,
Yes,
if you want, nowadays, if you want to become a founder, it is a matter of 1 to 2 seconds. You can just update your social media. But the point is, what exactly a founder or whatever it might be is. See, the students
yes, sir.
who are going with only for the sake, like suppose someone is doing, they are earning, but I can also do the same. I can also earn. So this is not the proper mission statement of the student. The point is,
Yes, sir.
um, have they have been keeping themselves in the ethical way in the shoes of the customer. I mean, they're putting themselves in the another person perspective of view and figuring out what are the problems they are facing. And okay, see, everyone have hundreds of problems, but students
Yes, sir.
need to select any one niche problem, and then that problem is to be solved. The solution may takes 6 months or 12 months, but the point is nowadays students are not having patience to wait that kind of level, because they are seeing other people growing and they will feel like they are growing fast, but why not I? Because this is a very biggest problem. So I say that
Yes,
don't
sir.
be every time don't be over motivated. You need to stop watching motivational videos at some point of time. If you not stop watching motivational videos, you will be becoming a motivational speaker, not the founder or entrepreneur. So
Yeah.
this is what this is what happens. So basically, every student must be having a patience. And first of all, important point is they need to sacrifice a lot before choosing this domain. Either it might be kind of time, either it might be kind of friends, going out, chilling out with the friends, or spending time with family. Sometimes priorities matters. You need to have very good priority of what you are doing, and you need to love what you're doing. If you feel like that is a kind of stress for me, then you cannot take it up. And if one most important thing is, even I have done this mistake in the previous days in
Mm.
the in beginning level. That is focusing on multiple things, or getting interest on multiple things. See, as even when we are in the kind of childhood, we like n number of chocolates and we want to eat n number of chocolates, right? So here also it is happening same. Elon Musk introduces a car. Richard Branson introduces a aeroplane. Then this guy feel like I can also develop a rocket or develop a aeroplane or smart technologies. But he will be focusing on everything. Like I need to focus on one,
Yeah.
two, three, four, five, but end up with doing zero. So the point is, only choose any one and focus on that one, achieve that, then move to different one. And that too, achieving the one is a very difficult task. I mean, moving 0 to 1 is a difficult task. Moving 1 to 2, 2
Yeah.
to 3 is a very easiest for anyone. But from 0
Yeah.
to 1, it takes a lot of time. And the point is, during this 0 to 1, the timeline can be 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, 5 years. You should have that kind of patience.
Once you got invitation from your CM KCR, can we discuss that thing on which occasion they invited you?
So basically, no, it's not a kind of invitation, but the point is, we see. I will tell you one thing. These days,
Mm.
many to be frank, these days many people, the society won't bother
Yeah.
if you're doing any such good things, any kind of services. They won't bother about it. Basically, many of the people, and instead of
Yes,
that,
sir.
they will start discouraging you, because uh, they are in a traditional mindset, right? If you are in a growth mindset, they won't accept it. So to to come up with all these things, there are something which everyone should be maintained, but this will not be showcased to outside world. What I'm saying is, when you got an opportunity to expose your work to any of them, grab that opportunity
Yes, sir.
and utilize that opportunity. So what I have done the same. When I have got an opportunity to meet them, either it can be a 5 minutes or 10 minutes, whatever it might be. But the point is,
Yes, sir.
the opposite person should know that, okay, this team is there, this organization is there, they are doing so and so good work. That is the first
Yes, sir.
impression. So that is
Yes, sir.
what I have done. So basically, when we got a time to meet, then obviously we within very short period of time, it's like an investor pitch. Within a short period of 1 minute or 2 minutes, we need to tell everything what we do in terms of very short and impressive way, right? So that is what we have done, and we got a very good
Yes,
appreciation. So that no that is at the early stage we are getting all those things. Now we are totally into an organized way. We are not focusing on that short term or temporary events or activities. We are focusing on the long term and impactful projects.
Can you tell us something about your family? Because I have seen one post where it was written clearly that your mother is chairperson of Agriculture Market Committee.
So I have a sibling brother who is studying in seventh class, and my mother is into politics from last 5 to 6 years. And when I say politics, it is not in terms of financially; it's a kind of self contribution to the interested organization, political organization. That's it. So moving towards in that direction, she has been appointed as a chairperson of agricultural market committee. What exactly this committee is, see, one must understand, because it's not about the political thing, but every of them should understand. When you talk about, we see people who will be talking about farmers and their problems, right? So
Yes, sir.
these farmers and their problems can be seen in that agricultural markets, because they will get their farm on grown onions, mirchi, tamarind, and everything to sell their grown these things in the
Hmm.
market. And in during
Yeah.
these phases there is a lot of middlemen coming in. So these market committees will be solving those farmers needs to sell their whatever the goods, whatever the vegetables that they brought out, something like that. So that is and my father is into area sales, marketing of a Denver company, which
Yes,
is
sir.
into sprays, perfumes, and everything. Hope you might be watching that. It's a big brand.
Yeah, yeah.
So that's why.
Sir, did your first startup failure pulled you down? If yes, then what was the thing that encouraged you to start again?
See, as I said earlier, so in the
Yes,
initial
sir.
days, even I have been focusing on multiple things. Like I have been working with a startup which is into e-commerce, handloom. I mean, t-shirts, customized t-shirt designs, and later, I didn't feel like that is my cup of tea, but I have been working only because I'm passionate on startups, and I'm passionate on developing business and meet organizations or like that, which is out of the box in the college. And at that time, I have been working with e-commerce company which is into t-shirts, customized t-shirts, and have been working with some other startups which are into student communities,
Yeah.
and working with a lot of startups. So basically, what is the point is, uh, even in my the inner feeling is, I also want to start my own organization, but I was not aware of to know which domain I need to choose. So the point is, I have wasted my time in working for others. Okay, I don't say that I have wasted, but the point is, in terms of my own productivity, I wasted it. But in terms of my own growth or my learnings, I have rightly utilized it. So, as I said earlier, everyone have their own timeline. So I feel like, no, okay, that's okay if you are working for someone or some startups, but you learn something out of it, and then we can move forward. So that's the same thing. And I have started an organization. I started a startup which is into online e-learning portal. But the point is, at that time, what I have observed is, with the basic without any kind of basic fundamentals or knowledge, or how to validate an idea, how to start up something, a product or service which can be undertaken globally. These all need to be kind of encouraged, or should be educated by some, with you need to have some mentor. So in the initial stage, I don't have such mentor, so I just started it, and we have done some kind of business. But the point is, at the end, we have been kind of kind of running out of the financials, and we thought of not taking it forward. If we take it forward, we will be getting into losses and everything. This is only because due to no proper idea validation and everything, without any proper mentorship or guidance. So we ended up with doing nothing. So after
Yes, sir.
a couple of years, again, recently we have started it. with a proper good business plan, with a proper good idea validated, and how in to make it more scalable, to make it more sustainable, what are the measures to be taken, and how the resources can be organized and everything. So from the previous learning, I got to know that we need to have basic fundamental knowledge, or we need to kind of what I can say, you need to have a good proper understanding of your customers. And also it's not that simple. You are utilizing the resources, but you are utilizing the resources so that your product or service is going to the next level is the most important. If you are doing something, you are utilizing the resources in this much, but the point is you are doing the business only for suppose for example you are having turnover of 1 lakh every month. If you're not taking it to the next level 2 lakhs, then how can you build a global company? So if you suppose for example you are still continuing the same 1 lakh 1 lakh 1 lakh, you are called as a business person if you are only solving the problem of 100 people. But if you want to solve the problem of 1000 people and want to solve the problem of 10,000 people later on, year by year over growth, you need to have a sustainable idea.
Yes,
So we came to learn that if you don't have sustainable idea or sustainable business concept, it is very hard for us to sustain. So that is one of the learning that I got. Because I see many of them who started similar kind of organizations, at their early stage. I mean, when I started it after my graduation, then I have realized it after 1 year, right? But if suppose someone
yeah,
is starting, if we can deliver our knowledge or deliver our learnings to them, they cannot waste that 1 year of time. So that is what I feel. Even they can also join hands, or we can also help them in terms of mentoring, or in terms of consulting them, so that they will be in the right direction. And I have been also connecting
yeah,
them with the different founders or co-founders who are in the networking in my net, so that they will be getting exposure to the lot many industries, not only the one thing that they are aware of. Because we
yeah,
everyone know only 1 to 10% of that industry at the initial stage, even not 10%. But if they want to know more than 50% or 60% of that industry, they need to interact with the persons. They need to identify what are all the different customer categories are there, so that which customer category I need to choose, and how can I or our team can make that product or service customizable to the to fit into the right customer segment. So that's what.
what were the challenges due to which your startup seems impossible, but you overcome that?
First of all, the first thing is, even at some point of time, I feel like we don't have proper team. But the point is, once if we look at back for the last 3 years, every
Yes,
project that we have done, every event that we have done, every social service that we have done, everything only because of team. So it is a kind of self motive. First of all, everyone should be very kind of should be have a lot of strength to overcome their inner fear. I mean, if you if I gave you around 1 lakh rupees, and if I say that how can I utilize that 1 lakh in proper way, then before utilizing that itself, the person might be feeling a little bit of fear inside, that how I need to use this 1 lakh, how I can make the best use of it. What happens if I am not utilizing this 1 lakh rupees in the right direction, right way?
yeah,
So
yes, sir.
that inner fear, you need to overcome that. That is basically a lot, no, lot of big challenge for the early stage entrepreneurs, but they need to overcome it. And the second point is, they should not stop due to the lack of finance, or they should not think much about the money in terms of organization. They should think about money in terms of personal, because you need to have money to eat, money no money to survive, right? Even your family needs to have, but you
Yes,
need
sir.
to
Yes,
earn. But the point is, you should not feel bad. No, you should not step back only because of I don't I don't have money, I cannot start the organization or something. If you start doing things, money will come into the picture. That makes you, survive, and these circles will be done. the circle of money. And the point is, sometimes, you know, I when I was talking to a lot of MBA graduates who are pursuing their
Yes, sir.
MBAs, they,
Hmm.
even those people, the students are having the same doubt. I don't have money. How can I start a business? Then
Yes, sir.
okay, it's okay if you can work with someone or as a business consultant or associate, work with them. And you know, many people feel like, if I work on part time, if I work on conversion basis,
Yes, sir.
yeah. So if I work on conversion basis or something, I cannot earn a lot, and I cannot get a lot of money. I cannot get a good exposure. I cannot get a good organization ethics if I won't work for a company. But the point is, if you work for a conversion basis for any startups, or if you are working for someone on in terms of how much business I make for you, you pay me that. So if you work like this, what happens is you will learn your own marketing skill. You will learn your own, you will come to know what is your own ability to sell something. You have a team of 10 members, and these 10 members collectively working on a target to reach, to report to the manager. So what happens is, I make 5%, the other person make 10%, the other person make 25%. Gradually what happens, you don't know your value and you don't know your ability or skills. But the point, if you're working, if you're a student in the MBA, then if you still want to do a business, then you can be as a connecting person to business and the end customer, do some
Yeah.
transactions, get some money, or think in a very smart way. For example, we have a lot of people who are working on the roadside, using that wooden fiber to design chairs, to design tables, portable tables, portable chairs, and door mats, and many other things in a unique way. But what if you can become no increase their sales using digital platform? Nowadays, it is very easy to create a website, and it is very easy to target the customers in other
Yes, sir.
countries through digital marketing. So no identify the opportunity, identify the gap, and you know try to do something on your own. And later, if you think that it is mine, it is not mine, okay, you can go to the some then you are getting a much experience, come back to the saying that I only got stopped only because of lack of money, or only because of lack of mentors, or lack of resources. There are plenty of resources you can utilize properly. There is a lot of money. See, customers' money or the end person's money. It's only you how you are going to take that money for your development of the organization. So it's up to you. That
Yes, sir.
it depends upon your own skills and liabilities. Yeah.
You have so many achievements. Even previous year, you have got 3 awards. But what is one dream which you must want to achieve, sir?
See, first of all, I wanted to make sure that this point should be awareing a lot of people. Okay, so only because awards are the recognitions for our work. Okay, and sometimes smart people will utilize these awards to get more awards. This is what
Yes, sir.
happening. So one
Yes,
must be aware of that. One must be aware that awards are only kind of recognitions that will be only in the shelf, not for the sake of getting more awards. See, if you are doing a very good work, or very the work which is really a problem solving, even though if you are not getting a single award, you need to move forward. We should not look at the honorariums or awards or gift that we are getting. The only thing award that we are getting is the smile of the person whom we are solving a problem. That is a very big award for
yes,
us,
sir.
and the contribution to our community, development of the welfare, and different problems which we are solving for the future generations. That is the one biggest award for us. So that is a one important point everyone, because if suppose a person to be recognized, now what happens is nowadays is they will just simply mention founder at so and so organization. They will create a Facebook
Yes,
page
sir.
for that. After that, they will nominate themselves, and no, they will pay 1500 2000 rupees to get an award. So that is where they will get an award, and they will mention that name in the profile. I've seen many of the people like this, and
Yes, sir.
many other people who have been posting fake certificates, fake PhDs, and these things. This is being a lot of problem for the young people. It's not about that, because it's up to you if you are going to take, if you are going to invest some money and getting the award. It's up to you, but don't demotivate the people saying that. No, don't motivate the people in the wrong direction. So that's what I feel, and that is the reason. Even though I have got many other things, but I won't mention the profiles, because that is not the motivation point for any of them. So in mainly who are into social sector, so that should be. But there are people who have been posting these awards and getting more awards, getting more funds, doing more service. So sometimes this
Yes,
can
sir.
be acting as a token of appreciation and a ticket for you to achieve more goals. But at the same point of time, you one must not cheat themselves and the society. That's it.
Yes, yes, sir.
So that's the most important point.
Sir, you have traveled a lot. If we say throughout the south, all the colleges you have traveled. Like one message, we want one message to the all the viewers who are watching this show right now. What message could be from your side, sir?
See, I have been traveling, different states, and have been a part of a yatra called Jagriti Yatra, where we will be traveling to 15 states and 15 areas that we go and visit that place to understand and learn new things. So during this journey, what I have been learning is, uh, we don't we if we are in the cities, if we are in the urban areas, I mean communities, we have not been exposed to the real problems, or we have not been exposed to the real market. If we go
Yes,
outside and see, there are a lot of markets where the people know markets, and also we are having a lot of geographies. If we go to the north, if we go to the uh, kind of east, northeast, or
yes, sir.
the Maharashtra, there are
Hmm.
people who are untapped. I mean, not even have basic necessities, basic amenities, but
Yes, sir.
at this place itself we can find a good opportunity to start a business, or to start utilizing the resources, to start utilizing the human resources. From there we can also give empowerment to the women. We can also do empowerment to the people, that nothing can be impossible. We can also do a lot of things, but this can only be done if we ourselves contributing some time to go visit the places, understanding the needs. And even if you are not good at that technical knowledge or non-technical knowledge, but the point is understanding the needs and satisfying and fulfilling the needs is the most important. If you are not having that knowledge, let's hire someone and do that. But the point is, don't get stopped only because you don't have a knowledge on that particular technology or something. No, technology is not the complete answer for anything. Even the technology needs some human resources to sit behind. So,
Yes, sir.
so one must understand they need to have commitment, they need to have passion, they need to be a self-driven person, to in order to achieve the goals. So this is a very most important point. There is a lot of market. There are many categories which are being untapped. But only the point is, you need to have some interest towards achieving the goals, or achieving those solutions to the problems. That's why.
Many, many congratulations for your all the achievements and wish you all the success for your future. We are really thankful for your precious time and for your motivation to the grassroots level entrepreneurs. Thank you so much, everyone. We wish this video is going to be work like a game changer for your life. Thank you so much. Keep watching the Pentomnia Talk Show.